If you've ever looked at a plant and thought, I could definitely make more of you, then this video is for you. Today's video is sponsored by Glorium. And I'm going to unbox and set up their full spectrum seed starting kit. I'm going to use this kit to start some cactus seeds, propagate my Hoya hushkaliana, and grow a few veggie seedlings from scratch. So let's get into it. Okay, so first up you've got the instructions as well as the seed starting trays. This is the base tray. It also comes with the lights. Labels are included, the power adapter, and this is the humidity dome. Now look at this, the seed starting tray fits directly into the base tray. Everything lines up easily. And then there's the humidity dome. These are the full spectrum grow lights and they just snap right into place on the humidity dome. It also comes with humidity vents for airflow. Look at this, you can easily control the humidity. The grow lights are also programmable. Check this out, you can set up the grow lights from 3 to 18 hours. 18 hours, that's amazing. And it's dimmable, 11 different dim options. So no matter what stage of growth my seedlings are in, either germination, sprouting, or full-size plant, I've got the right light for the plant needs. I selected the 3 dome option, so it has zone 1, 2, and 3, which can be turned off as needed. Okay, let's get planting. For my mix, I'm using potting soil with a lot of perlite. This mixture will provide a lot of drainage and I'm using it for all 3 projects. First, I'm sterilizing the soil. Since some of these are seeds, I want this to be as sterile as possible. The seed starting tray has 54 cells, so I can get a lot of seeds going here. These labels come with the kit, and for the veggie seeds, I'm going with oregano, spinach, and lettuce. I also ordered a few seeds from Cactus Kingdom. I picked up the Eriocarpus trigonus and the Luphophora fricii. Also the Copiopoa lizard skin and the Astrophytum meristigma nudum kiko. These cactus seeds are tiny and I ordered 10 each. The lizard skin is sewed, and now it's the Eriocarpus trigonus. And these are the Astrophyta meristigma nudum Kiko. And finally, the Leucophora. These will be kept moist, not sopping wet, and the germination could take up to a month. Let's sow the veggies. First, it's the spinach and the oregano. Finally, for the seeds is the lettuce. A light misting, and we'll get into the Hoya propagation. It's the variegated Hoya hushkiliana. This is a Hoya that I'd like more of, and cutting her back, the mother plant is going to eventually become nice and bushy with lots of branches. Since the seed starting tray comes with quite a bit of cells, I'm going to propagate these by individual nodes. And I've got just over 20 individual nodes. A little light misting, and I'm going to keep the soil on the moist side. And the humidity dome, of course, that's going to keep a lot of humidity. It's been a few days and the Hoya hushkilianas are doing great. Look at these leaves. The leaves are nice and firm, not dehydrated at all. I was also thinking when I have fresh imports or new plants that need a little bit more TLC and more humidity, this grow kit is going to come in quite handy. For example, the Hoya compactus, they don't like to dry out. They like to stay fairly moist. And my cactus and succulents that I recently purchased, I came pretty much bare rooted would do nice in the seed starting kit. For plants that really like it humid, the base tray can be filled with a little bit of water at the bottom. And don't forget, these domes have vents so you can control the air movement and humidity. Look at all the condensation and moisture for the lettuce, and they've germinated quite nicely. Okay, I have everything potted and set up now. All 3 projects are officially on the way. The lettuce has started sprouting, which is very exciting. The cactus seeds are going to take a little bit longer. Sometimes it takes up to a month, so that one's a waiting game. The Hoya cuttings feel nice and firm, which is a sign that they're adjusting to the environment. I've been keeping the ventilation holes closed for the maximum amount of moisture, but I've started to notice some sign of fungus due to the excess moisture. There's a couple of easy fixes. I can keep the ventilation holes open for more airflow. Or I can lightly spray with isopropyl alcohol. I've got 60% water, 40% isopropyl alcohol in the spray bottle. So small adjustments like that can make a big change, especially in the early stages. Plant friends, if you're interested in a setup of your own, use my discount code Bellina and that will save you 10%. I will have the link in the details below. Also, leave a comment below and let me know what seeds you're planning on starting for the next grow season. I would love to hear what everyone's growing. Thanks for watching and follow along for updates.